a command called lip movements.
So there are different etiologies that comes with this. Maybe somebody stutters, someone has dysarthria, somebody has a cerebral palsy which affect how they're speaking. Somebody got maybe an accident, a sports accident, affected his vocals, and now he cannot just speak like any other person. So that is the bit of the atypical speech. Now we're trying to see what can we do. Yes, what can we do to bridge this gap? Giving it a touch or an angle of assistive technology. So basically what we're doing is we are incorporating AI into ASR, automatic speech recognition, because most of the models that, or most of the AI tools that have been built for ASR are trained on typical speech, people who speak fluently, they don't have any difficulty. But now we're trying to see, since AI is here and it is a wave that should include everybody, now we're trying to see how can we leverage that power to incorporate people with atypical speech. So largely what we are doing is we are training models on atypical speech or non-standard speech, a model that can be able to understand them and enable them to communicate with everybody.
Looking at what AI solutions can actually be deployed, can be tested within communities, but also we do not forget that there is still a lot to learn from what is happening, because AI is a new thing here. We are trying to localize AI, and also the solutions had to be localized in one or the other. So you may start looking at solutions that we are looking at. How can we, for instance, localize AI in terms of languages? Can we have some new solutions that take advantage of a local language like Luganda, which is one of the biggest languages that we have in Uganda? And so it was very important that these solutions speak to the common person, the common Ugandan, who in one or the other will benefit from these solutions. But also secondly, there are quite a number of now institutions and individuals who are interested in research. So part of the solutions we have are research related. In other words, they may not be deployable solutions, but they are giving us data and data sets that another innovator elsewhere will take advantage of to come up with new solutions. MIC as a hub was put in place to support these and other innovations. It is true that most of our colleagues within the ecosystem may not be fully focused on inclusively related programs. And that's why this has become one of our pilot programs that focuses now on one particular element, and which is inclusivity.
So today's event is a culmination of 6 months where students and young people have been learning how to build automatic speech recognition models. So the models that sit on your phone and you can speak to your phone and your phone understands you. They've been learning how to build those, how to make them better so that they better understand people with communication difficulties. So it makes much more sense for things to sit on phones which people have access to, and also are in the languages that people speak. So what we were trying to do here is make sure that we build data sets, which we've done. We build the data set and we make sure that people with impaired speech are included in that data set. So you get inclusive data, which means you can build inclusive algorithms, which means you can have inclusive applications, and why it's so important to be here with. So all we're doing is trying to help have a consistency across models globally, so that people with impaired speech can get access to the technology they need wherever they are.